Can you bring me a soda, please? What is up, people? How's it going? Oh, man, work was horrible today. I hated school because of all the people that were there and that were always angry. But, I mean, I'm starting to miss school because I didn't have to pay bills. On the bonus side, being an adult, I've got much cooler toys. Good afternoon, trolling for daughters. Wow. Trolling for dollars. Yes, dear. Yes, I did. 3D Medic Vince. What's going on, buddy? Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. What is going on, people? Oh, I'm worn out. Staying cool. Yeah, I wish I was staying cool. I just went for a walk with the dogs and the wife. It is hot outside. It's like 93 degrees. Though, I guess I really shouldn't complain. It's a lot hotter in other places. So, yeah. Has anybody done anything exciting? I haven't seen you guys in a couple of days. Thank you, dear. Gross. Gross. Oh, man. Fun, 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 fun. Ooh. Trying to print the frame for a printer conversion. What are you converting? Oh, hang on. Let me see if I can do this without completely destroying myself. A Troxy i3 style. Nice. Take a look at this. So the table that we were... Hate the acrylic. Yes, I completely hate the acrylic frames. My G-Tech, the Prusa clone, has an acrylic frame. I think I can get this all on camera. So the table that we designed is going to be this big. It's going to be massive. But I've run into a slight problem, and that I'm hoping my math is off, because it would look really cool to be done like this. But because of the design, I made this giant crater in the thing, or giant opening in it, to allow for me to be able to put all the coins in there and fill it with a large amount of resin and put lights in it and everything like that. But then the frame, hear me okay? The frame would have to hold 11 gallons of epoxy resin, which would make it unbearably heavy. So, that's a thing. And because of the price of epoxy, 12 gallons of it, if you figure each kit I'd be able to make 2 gallons, it would cost me almost, I want to say it's $360 some according to Amazon to get all the epoxy I would need for this table. And that's on top of the $44 worth of lumber I have to get just to build it. So yeah, that's a thing. But I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it. So I've kind of been looking at the design, and either A, we're gonna make the table a little bit smaller, or we're gonna keep it the same size that it is because it's gonna look really cool if it's this big. But I think we're gonna take the area that it's. We're going to put the epoxy resin in and we're going to shorten it up towards the top. Probably only to have like 2 or 3 inches of epoxy. Maybe, I'm pushing for 2, I think. But let me pull up the file and I'll kind of show you guys what I'm thinking. To the design page. Really? Really? You didn't save? Ugh. Hang on. Let's reconnect. This stupid thing. Oh, you're gonna make me go through the whole 9 yards again, aren't you? Fun. Allow. I had everything set up and I didn't save it. Rover, what's going on, bud? John, hi, how's it going? So make the depth about 5 inches. If the tallest coin is about less than 3 inches, then you have 2 inches raised space above the main body of the shell. Well, the depth is about 5.5 inches already. Is what we're looking at. So I've done a bit of a mock-up, and I changed the frame of it to look like wood. Rover, you beast. And I'm still not even sharing it. Hang on, let's fix this. Screen capture, Fusion like a pro. There we go. Let's check this up here. Let's drop it all the way to the back. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is about a 1/4 inch taller than the thickest coin. And I've got STL files to give out today, so we can get the community involved in this. All the letters are going to be 3D printed. I'm also going to print 2018 and put that in here, and they're only going to be 1 inch high. Each piece is only going to be 1 inch tall, so that should be roughly about the size of my biggest coin. And I think that if I check my box of coins that I have miraculously misplaced again. What did I do with my coins? Give me just a second while I try to find my brain. My coins. All the coins. And the biggest coin is this one here. And it's only about 1 inch thick. I mean, that's literally it. So, I mean, that is literally the biggest coin I have out of the whole thing. Yes, John. I am going to carve the table out of wood, the main part of it, because the plastic is not going to hold the resin. Fujitech, thank you. Yeah, Fujitech's coin is about an inch big. Yeah, I'm going to carve the table out of wood. But everything else for the table is going to be 3D printed. Considering the fact the weight of the epoxy, I had to use something that was more sturdy. But what I'm thinking about doing is, you see how we have the original piece here. And I took and I completely removed the center. That way we can put the top just for visualization. But I'm thinking about bringing the top up to around about here in the table. That should give us roughly about 2 inches of epoxy into the table, which will drop the amount of gallons and weight of the table down dramatically. Now, mind you, the whole thing isn't going to be filled with wood down in the bottom. It's going to be an open section down here. It'll essentially look like this, but I'm gonna do about a ½ inch of wood panel at the bottom. Yeah, it would drastically decrease it, which is kind of the general plan. But on a second note, I mean, I don't just do 3D printing. I am a maker, and this seems like a ginormous challenge. There's a lot of different obstacles that I'm gonna have to go across this. Pyro, what's going on, bud? But yeah, so essentially what we're going to do is we're going to build this thing. This thing is, I want to say, from side to side, it was 46 inches, I think. Let's check. Whoops, wrong way. All right, so just rough guess from side to side. Let's go from here to around about here. Oopsie. It's going to be roughly about 41 inches across. It's an odd number of pieces. So it is going to. Yeah, I have been streaming a lot. I've been enjoying the company of everybody that's been coming and hanging out with me. And I mean, I'm having a lot of fun. You guys are having fun, right? I'm really enjoying it. I'm trying to get more into the rhythm of this, and I'm thinking about actually doing this every night. I'm thinking about doing like a nightcap kind of deal every night, streaming 8 to 10 to hang out with everybody and design things together and build stuff together and make stuff together and have a good time. If anything, everybody can just laugh at me being goofy. That's not a bad idea, John. The design stream we did. Well, he's going to want to get in on this one because today, after giving out the pieces, we're going to design the legs for this monstrosity. So I'm going to need his input. He's on his way home. All right. But yeah, this will reduce the weight of the table by bringing it all the way up. It'll reduce the weight of the resin, and I want to say that the distance, if let's see, obviously this is just a rough jump right now. Let's go from here to here. Are you giving me my distance anymore? No, of course you're not. All right. Yes, dear.
Paisanos or Chinese?
Chinese?
Chicken?
Okay, there we go. Okay, so it's going to be a 2-inch drop. Yes, please. It's going to be a 2-inch drop from the top to the bottom. And that'll give us roughly about an inch above the actual deal. And we can carve little holes into the panel that all the coins are going to sit on, so that we're bringing them all to the same height generally. So that'll be good. That was a good idea, John. Plus, it's a lot quicker than me building stencils for all the other coins to sit on top of. But yeah, that's good. This is good. All right. So, how many people do we have in here? Let's see. Up to 7. All right. What is going on? Let's see. Trolling for Dollars, 3D Medic, Rover, John, Pyro, the wife. Fun, fun, fun. So how's Ken's printer coming along? I saw the pictures, but I haven't seen anything else since the pictures he posted up in the Discord. 4 more people hit the like button. Yeah, that would be... Oh, it's pretty good. He finished it. Awesome. Let's see. Let's... Oh, cool. I had no idea that he finished it. Wow, I feel like a jerk. I've been like completely away from YouTube and Discord for the last couple of days. Had some very goofy stuff going on. Alright, so let's see. Let's get an accurate measure. I don't think I can get an accurate measurement at this exact moment because of the way that's sitting, because there's voided space here. That's gonna throw off my measurement. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Actually, we have a piece over there that's already gotten rid of. So that was what, 2 inches from the top? Yeah. Alright, so let's come down here. Let's do this. Let's grab a piece. Let's create a circle. 2 points. Let's go. It wants to know where I want to do it at. All right, so let's go here. Let's create a circle. Go ahead and do here and there. We've created ourselves a circle. And we're going to cheat horribly at this. Alright, so let's go top view. We're going ahead and hit E. Oh, really? Alright, so I got that. So let's hit E. Let's do... Actually, let's not do that. Let's do this first. Let's go to M. That's what I want to do. Let's do M. And I want to move you down. Let's go down 3 inches. Actually, let's go down 2 inches because that's where we want it to be. Whoopsie. Wrong direction. Alright, so that's back to where it was. So we want to go down 2 more. Oh, crap. Alright, that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so let's go there. I'm going to do move. There. Let's go down 2. Down 2 more. Right, and then we'll go ahead and do this, and let's do I really should have thought about that before I did that. Alright, let's put you back where you were. Alright, so let's extrude 1 inch, so it's your solid piece of water. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. It's printing good. There's a good wide no problem. I'm gonna go order dinner. Posted and show off your print. Sorry, I am late to the game, but are you planning on using a CNC to cut the wood? Ken's entering driveway. Actually, trolling for dollars. I keep doing that. I will not be using a CNC machine to do this. I'm going to be using an angle grinder and stencils. It's going to be very carved. I would use a CNC machine to do this. Unfortunately, I do not have one. My plan is to kidnap John and Ken and bring them to my house and get them to work with me to build one. By the way, I haven't told my wife that yet, so shh.
It's a pity your wife's standing right behind you. Dinner's ordering.
Is it?
Yep.
Awesome.
Got you chicken. I got me rangoon and lo mein.
Alright, so let's go ahead and change this printer material. Let's
I remember chopsticks.
do pine. Oop, not pine, oak. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I'm fairly efficient with it. I haven't done anything with an angle grinder in quite a while. But it's either like a bike. I assume either I'm gonna be able to do just fine with it, or there's a slight possibility I'm gonna chop off my arm. Either way, there will be video. Feel free to laugh. Okay, so let's do move. All right, and I want you to move the body. Now, if I extruded it 1 inch up from where it was, that'd have been 2 inches up. So I'm going to need to drop this thing 5 inches. Around about there. That should give us 2 inches, give or take. It should look like that when everything is all said and done. Which in retrospect does not look that bad. I think it still looks good. Kid's in the kitchen! Hurry up, kid! Check out the Maslow CNC. Maslow CNC.
Hey dear, why is your light on the ground?
My light is on the ground because I didn't have light in the shed yesterday when it was storming and I was working on my project.
You were outside in the shed during that giant-ass storm?
Yes. I was in a shed. It's not like I was going to get struck by lightning.
You were in a shed with poor electrical system.
Shh. Don't judge me.
It shook the entire store when the thunder hit.
Didn't shake the shed.
Not that you would have noticed.
Nope. Maslow CNC. Trolling for dollars. Is that a... That's on a plotting system. That's awesome. Hang on, let me see if I can... Let me see if I can share this. You're not gonna let me share it? Oh, phooey. Canadian Maker Project. What's up, bud? Are you gonna let me share this? You're not going to, are you? You're going to be mean about it. Screen capture. You're cruel and unusual. You're not gonna let me share it. Oh, that's sad. Let's do... See if I can cheat the system. that sucks. Run from Canada. How is Canada? Is it as blistering hot up there for you guys as it is for me here? I feel like I'm going to spontaneously combust. The company I work for just moved from our old office into the new office, which is on the 9th floor of a building. But because there's nobody on any of the floors below us, the company turned off the AC on all those floors. And they just left on the AC on the 9th floor. Now, anybody that knows anything about heat or science or common sense would know that heat rises. So, essentially, we've been boiling for the last 4 days at work. Could not get the temperature in our office to go down. It's been like 80 to 90 degrees in our office. And I'll tell you, it's cool now. Oh, but when you take a lot of, essentially, I do IT for a company that develops an application. And when you take a bunch of nerds, like me, and stick us into a very hot room, there's a smell that's produced from sweaty nerds. If you know what that is, you would understand the hell that I've been in for the last couple of days. I had to go to the store at lunch and buy more deodorant to keep in my desk because of the fact that it has been that awful. And I've been so worried that I'm going to just stink everybody out of there. Yeah. I'm gonna think of the facilities. We did! And they're like, I don't understand why it's so hot. Yeah. But yeah, it is good. So essentially what I've done is I've created a piece and put it into the center of this. That's allowed us to completely cut this off. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the volume of this. Now in order to check the volume, I don't know if any of you have ever done this in Fusion 360 before, but I found it quite fascinating that I was able to do this. Is I'm going to go ahead and delete this one so that I can show you guys kind of exactly how I did this. We'll delete this plane. And what we're going to do is we're going to construct a surface. Yeah, get Lysol spray. So I'm going to construct a plane. And we're going to put the plane right here. Oops. Sorry, what are you doing? Oh. Alright, so for the record, when you create a plane and you've already turned it off, it doesn't show up. So I'll show you guys again, just for sake of argument. So when you want to create to check the volume of something that you're making, no matter what it is, as long as it's solid, essentially what you're going to do is you're going to create a plane. I'm going to select the surface and this giant yellow plane appears. I'm going to click OK. It exists. All right. So we've got our plane. Now what we're going to do is we're going to check the volume. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this empty space in here with water. So we're going to go to, I believe it's Create. Yep. We're going to go to Boundary Fill. We're going to select our main object. It turned green. We're going to select this, so it also turns green. Come on, select. And then we're going to... We should be able to tilt just an... Oh boy. Then we're going to go to select. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Scroll down here to the bottom. Make sure that we select this as well. You have to select all your surfaces. That way it knows kind of where you want the area to be filled at. So we select our centerpiece we just put in. We select the outside of the coin. And then we selected our surface plane that we made at the top. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go down to select cells. And this is what we want to fill. And I know this is like a awful tutorial. And we're going to select this one right here. It's going to create a new body. And we're going to click OK. It's going to take a minute. Chances are is what it filled it with is... Oh, wow. It actually saved me making that water. If you don't save what you do, it'll look like a solid object at the top, but it's actually a new body. And you can actually go into the body itself, change the materials. And I just picked water because of the system knows the weight of water and volume and stuff like that. So we're going to get rid of our plane. We're going to select this. Let's get out of the thing. Get rid of that. We're going to select our water. Go in here. Go into properties. And we are at a volume of 1093.77 cubic inches. You can't see the menu? I'll be damned. You can't see the menu. Why can't you see the menu? Can you see my mouse? All right. Fair enough. Thank you, Ron. I feel like a complete idiot. All right, so let's delete that. Delete the plane. Why can't you see anything? You see the Matrix. Gold leader, what's going on, bud? We can see the mouse. What did he make for dinner? I'm curious. Okay, that looks absolutely wonderful. Except for all that green stuff at the bottom. Alright. So why aren't you showing the menu? That's strange. Whoops. Alright, let's come over here. Refresh. Even better. Why? Okay.
It's like they knew we were gonna call. It's already here.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love Chinese food that shows up really early.
Me too. I don't have a safe space to put this.
I don't. Would you like a chair?
Yeah, I'll take a chair. Shit, I almost broke your umbrella.
Alright, let's see. I have no idea why. Interesting. It's news to me.
Oh, it's sitting right on top of the bag.
Alright, well next time if I order Chinese food while you guys are on stream, or if I'm on stream, I will get the delivery guy into the stream.
The only problem is we have to get him past the dog, and the dog wants to eat him. She wants her own Chinese food.
I'll just go into Google Hangouts and I'll go out there with the phone.
Oh, come on. That was funny.
I'm not even joking. If I order Chinese food on stream again, I will definitely, I'll definitely be, or any delivery food while I'm on stream with you guys. I'll do that. I cannot believe you brought me food while I'm on stream. I can't eat in front of everybody. I would feel terribly offensive. Wow. Gold leader. Jeez.
Mind you, the dog wants to eat everybody that comes to the door because she's pretty sure that they're all out to kill us, even if they're bringing us food. All we would need to add is the front door camera. Everything else is covered.
Yeah, add the front door camera into OBS. Ooh.
Hi, Zelda. You want some Chinese food?
That did not help. Exit full screen mode. Why are you not That's super strange. Alright. I'm gonna figure this out.
Well, your stream just watched me try to feed Zelda shrimp.
You feeding my cat shrimp?
She doesn't want it. By the way, your dog's begging for your chicken.
Of course he is.
Constantly, it's her favorite spot to sit.
Yeah. She'll get up there and just chill out all day. There's an intruder on your right shoulder. Cat. Yeah. My cats are all over the place. I left the heated bed on when I was preloading the printer. She got onto the heated bed and she was like, "Oh, this is my new bed now. This is wonderful." Why are you not showing up? It's not because I'm not grabbing enough of it.
It's because it doesn't like you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and let's remove that. Add source.
Can you move your soda, please? Thank you.
Alright. Screen capture. got to be a setting inside of Fusion. What was that? Oh, you know. Aha! I don't know what I did, but I fixed it. All right. Now. All right. So. Okay. So we have the piece here. So what we want to do first is at the very beginning, you go up here to the very top to construct. And we're going to create a plane. Now we want the plane at this level because that's essentially where I want to fill the resin to. So now I have my plane. So now what I'm going to do is, because of, again, keep in mind that these are 3 pieces now instead of just 2, because I added the plane. So we're going to go to Create, Boundary Fill. We're going to create a new body, so we're going to select the surface I created. We're going to select the main body. And then, because it won't let me select through there, I'm going to go to the bottom and select the new piece I added, which will be the bottom of the panel. Alright. Flip this back around before it makes me completely dizzy again. And we're going to select the very top box that you see here. So we, oops. See, that's what I get for not paying attention. Alright. So, back to what I was saying before, because I got ahead of myself. I selected the 3 pieces. Now we're going to go to Select Cell. Then we're going to select the top box. Going to create it, make sure we're creating a new body. And then we're going to click OK. Now this is going to create a brand new body into this piece. Now in order to be able to see it, I'm just going to hide the constructed plane that we have. And we have it here. This is our piece. Now I already colored in the added piece for this for water already. And since I did that, it set the default for the new items to show up to be in water, or be as water. So I'm going to select the body, I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to go down to Properties. This is going to give me the area, the density, the mass, and the volume. The volume being 1093.77 cubic inches, or 631.164 ounces of mass. But what we want to focus on is the volume, which is going to be 1093.77. Now, we're going to go ahead and do
should have done praise on theirs.
Cubic inches to gallons. I'm just going to go to a converter because I'm strange like that. Let's get back to Fusion. 1093.77. 093.77. It's going to take us down to 5 gallons.
Come here, Jack.
So, it's going to take roughly about 5 gallons of epoxy to fill this thing up. Which is going to add a fair bit of weight to it, which is, luckily, I'm going to be building it out of wood, so we'll be safe. There will be displacement because of the pieces aren't in this, because I don't have STL files for all the pieces. I can't have food in front of me. I'm eating while I'm on stream. It's rude.
You can always call it your dinner time talks.
I very well could. Well, yeah, we're still looking at $200 to $300 depending on how cheap I go. I don't want to go too cheap with the epoxy, but thank you, Gold Leader. Okay, so to catch you up on what this is a table. It is 61 inches, 61 to 62 inches in diameter. And I'm going to take all the maker coins that I got from ERRF this year, and I'm going to put them into the center of the table, right in this area. And then I'm going to put track lighting in here as well. And I'm going to fill it up to this point right here of the table with epoxy so that they're sealed in there permanently. And then I'm going to take the table with me to ERRF next year. All the letters that are in here are not going to be here. All these letters are going to be 3D printed by you guys. I have STL files for all that. Need it more shallow and thinner.
If he goes any more shallow, the coins might start popping out.
Well, the biggest coin that I have is going to be...
Isn't it countries?
Hmm?
Height-wise?
Oh god, I didn't even take into consideration that one.
Yeah, countries would be the tallest.
I'm not sure. I think Fugitex... I think Fugitex is actually still bigger. A very nice looking ashtray.
Yeah. Countries is just that much taller.
Yeah, just a little bit. I think that in order for me to be able to do this right and have enough space, I'm gonna need to do 2 inches deep. Because that's only 2 inches, John. That's it. That's 2 inches there.
I don't even want to think about what he's going to do for Murph. Don't even put any ideas in his head.
I don't know. I'm not even entirely sure I'm going to be able to go to Murph next year. So, I will definitely be at ERRF, guaranteed, because it's literally 2 hours. Just over 2 hours from my house. Oh my god, I'm still eating.
I can't reach the red sauce. I'm seeing if the chicken sits on my stomach better. The shrimp's not. Thank you.
Robbie Mac. Who's her?
Damn it. Dear, I need tweezers.
I don't have tweezers back here.
Since when?
Robbie, Mac, Red Light. What's going on, guys? Murph is a nerd party hotspot. Well, I mean, we'll talk about Murph when Murph gets closer. And I'll do something different for Murph. I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't know if I'm going or not yet. If the channel continues to move forward and grow and stuff like that, and people actually want me to come, then I'll come to Murph.
Can you help me for 2 seconds? Sorry. I got it. Thank you. Oh shit. It caught up.
Go on. Hurry.
What do I do with it?
Throw it outside. Set it on fire.
Erg.
It hurts for the win. That's right. But yeah. But I think
I see you creeping closer to my food.
sorry guys, I don't mean to eat. I'll put it away. I feel super bad. But there's food sitting in front of me, and yeah, it's food.
It's 9 o'clock at night and he hasn't eaten today.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock at night and I haven't eaten today. But I can eat when I'm done. So we go. Alright, let's see. Okay, so we have this. So we're down to 5 gallons. But with the numbers and everything, because I want to put 2018 in the center as well with all the coins. Actually, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think that 5 gallons... Yeah, I don't think that'll be that bad. It'll be heavy. So I have to create good legs for it. Don't worry, eat away. Alright, fine. Then I'm going to stuff my face. Congratulations, I've invited you all over for dinner.
Sorry, I can't feed all of you guys. I can't afford that kind of delivery. Meat tech.
Meat tech instead. Fair enough. Alright. So. Alright. It's 5 gallons. Let's see. Let's check prices, shall we? Look, Inception. You can see me seeing you seeing me. Isn't that great? Alright, let's check Amazon.
That's the chapstick. Found a chapstick.
Well, it looks like we'd be, depending on how cheap I go with it, it looks like I might be at a max of $150 worth of resin.
As long as it's on
I can see
sale.
the Matrix already. That just blew my mind.
Sounds like a plan. Everybody go to John's.
All right. I've talked to a couple of different companies. The weight of the containers. Yeah, that's a good question. Because that would tell us roughly around about how much weight we're adding to this thing. Apparently the two gallons together are going to be 8.56 pounds. And they come in a 1 gallon kit.
So 5 gallons. So that would be about...
Well, see, here's the thing.
roughly about 40 pounds added to your table. Roughly right. I can't math. Oh. Yeah, around 40 pounds.
Wait for Prime Day. It may be way cheaper. Yeah, that's my plan. Is I'm gonna wait. Prime Day is just around the corner. I might be able to get it a lot cheaper than that. Or these might already be affected by Prime Day. These are 21% off already. But the question is, and what's kind of bothering me, is that this says 1 gallon kit. Now what I don't know is does that mean that the combined 2 containers together make 1 gallon of epoxy? Or is it 1 gallon of epoxy and 1 gallon of hardener making 2 gallons? I think it's the opposite though.
You already said half gallon per container to make 1 gallon.
Yep, this kit includes half gallon to make a full gallon. Crap. So I'm looking at shit. $300.
How many gallons did you say you needed?
6. 5.5.
He's telling me to look at the second one.
Yep, you're right. Right there on the second picture. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. Board geeks. That's right. Of course, that's what the world needs. The irony of that statement.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's see. Yep. Man. We're the Agent Smiths of the world.
Why is he saying me, me, me?
Alright. So, considering the fact of how long it's going to take me to carve out the table, it shouldn't take too long, but we'll still have some time to get the epoxy.
Can't get a gallon a month.
Yeah, can do. Got a quote from Agent Smith on The Matrix.
Dear, I haven't seen The Matrix in years.
Yeah, I know. It's been too long.
And I can't quote movies. Yay, Ken's here.
Ken! What's up, bud?
I'm excited about all the rest of you too, but it's Ken. He was my teacher for the entirety of ERRF, so special.
Been listening and working on dinner. Oh. It's not RIP. East Coast Rip Rap. I'm really blurry.
You might have to reset YouTube. It happens to me sometimes when watching live streams as everybody gets blurry. Because he's clear on my screen. Mind you, I'm on a cell phone.
I'm kicking out at 60 frames per second at 1080p.
Rip rap.
Rip rap.
We can fix the I into an E.
That's what I get for not paying attention. I was in a hurry the other night. Hang on. This is easy enough fix.
Are you gonna want your rice?
Huh?
Are you gonna want your rice?
No, thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna put the rest of my food in the fridge. No more Jack.
I designed this thing on a live stream and nobody told me I was doing it wrong.
Hey dear.
It's funny.
We'd like to watch you fail. It's awesome.
Thanks, dear.
You're welcome. Glad I could be of assistance. Even the dog's happy about that. Yes, you were the first to notice, Chris.
Yeah, you were the first one to notice.
You win the prize of a round of applause. There's days like today, I question why the hell you married me. Here's your fortune.
Oh, gee, thanks. I know what my fortune is already.
We're gonna die in an avalanche of predators.
I say he deserves a piece of Chinese food.
If I could send that, I would. But all the Chinese for me. Hey, that's appropriate.
Alright, so let's do sketch, text. Please tell me we're on the right panel already. E. E. On the right field? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Move, Stinky. Come on.
We're going to do 3 inches like the rest of them. Extrude. So I go down 2 inches. Negative 2 inches. There. back up to the top. Whoop. Top. Thank you. Then extrude. Go to 1. All right. Thank you for barking in my office. Go away. Oh, Nova. Ha. Okay. What's going on, Nova? Wow, man. No, actually, I had no idea that's who that was. Somebody called me. Pro Glass 1000 tabletop top clear epoxy resin 2-gallon kit 95.95. Amazon free shipping. Okay. I try to be interesting. All right, let's see. Hey, John, you're you've got mod, man. You can put your you can do web links if you need to. Oh, jeez, thanks. I don't think my delivery guy will deliver that far. It'd be nice, though. If he would, I'd definitely get Chinese food for everybody. Alright. So. We have the table figured out. The I will obviously get replaced with an E. I feel like an idiot for not catching that earlier. All right, so we have that fixed. All right. So, let's see. We need to make table legs. I need 4 of them. All right. We'll get to the epoxy part of this later. Let's see. What was that? Pro Glass 1000. There's 2 S's in glass. Oh, it is 1 S. Two-gallon kit. So, I'm gonna need to get 3 of them. Let's add these to the list. That was awkward. Really? Stupid thing. Alright, let's add those to the cart, and for sake of argument, let's go to this. Just in case I can't do that, and I need to do smaller purchases, let's add these to the list as well. Oh crap. Wrong list. Those. And make sure these are added. Oh, fuck. Did I do it again? I did, didn't I hate Amazon. Alright, delete that. That's my shopping list of all the upgrades and stuff I want to do for the channel and stuff. That's for another day. Ugh. Alright. Yes, she's right. I will not be streaming Sunday not because of any religious reason or anything like that. What? Oh, alright, that conversation is between them. Either way, Sunday is my anniversary of when I got married. I got married last year to my lovely wife, on the 8th of July. That will be our anniversary, and we're going to go out to dinner and stuff like that. So, essentially, we're going to go out, get food, be annoyed with how the food is made, and then probably spend more time enjoying our company than actually enjoying the food. Thank you, Ron. Oh, you're over? Use Ronald's advanced materials for your casting materials? Okay. Does Ronald's advanced materials do a clear epoxy resin? Yes, definitely congratulations to me. I don't know what my wife was thinking. Yours only lasted 1 year and 2 months. Sunday is Ken's birthday. Oh, well, happy early birthday, Ken. My birthday is not until August. And I don't celebrate it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But happy birthday, Ken. Alright. That's probably true. Okay, so we need to make table legs for this thing. Oh, no, wait. First, I need to give out pieces. I need to make a list of who's getting what pieces. Okay. So we have... We have pieces to give out. I don't know how many people are here. 10. Woo! 10. Yes. Okay. So, if you would like, all the letters and the numbers that are going to be involved in this project are going to be 3D printed. Anybody in the community is more than capable and more than allowed to print out these pieces to have them put into the project. Your name will go into the project as a contributor. They will know exactly what piece you did per the write-up I'm going to do on the table, and you will get full credit for printing out the piece. I'm going to be carving the table and hauling that heavy thing around, so it'll be good enough. I'm not going to print out the pieces too. I want you guys to be involved with this if you want to be. So there are 19 pieces, but I'm going to use the same words, the East Coast riprap, for probably coasters for the table, parts of the legs, and stuff like that. So I'm going to need 3 of every piece, essentially. So everybody will get a chance to be able to do this. So, are you guys, anybody that's interested in being involved in this, you can send me a message on Discord, you can send me an email, I'll throw it in the description. Or you can tell me now and I can add your name to the list, and I can either let you pick the pieces that you want to do starting off, and when you get those done you can do more if you like, if nobody else is doing them. But I'm not going to print any of the pieces for this. I want you guys to do it if you want to do it. I know John wants all the pieces to print. Yes, me. Alright. Alright, John. So, I will get your email address from you. Which pieces do you want? Let's see. Give me just a second. Any not picky. Alright. Okay, so obviously we don't need this one. Okay, so let's see. ACEOPRST. So the A's, we're going to need 9. C, we're going to need 3. E will need 3. O will need 3. Need 6. 6 of the P's. 6 of the R's. 6 S's. And 6 T's. No, there are no color requirements. There are no infill requirements, and you can be as creative as you want to be with it. My thoughts are precisely this. Whatever filament you want to use is entirely your call. I will feel super bad if you use really expensive filament to print these things out. So, but use your best judgment. Yes, so Robbie Matt can do glitter if he wants. Any not picky. All right, so let's see. We'll start you off, and I've got the STL files for all of these already preset. I didn't do G code for any of them, obviously, but I do have the STL files. Dog should not be given Chinese food. He will try to kill me this evening, I'm sure. So, oh, and I need numbers as well, but I have not done the numbers yet. I have not done the numbers yet. For sake of argument, I will go ahead and do them now. That way I've got them. Zero, 1, and then 8, 3. Stop sketch. Grab you, and grab you. Extrude. Crap. So I'll turn those into STL files later. All right, so we'll need 3, 3, 3, and 3. All right. I will give you, let's start with the letters that I'm gonna need. So let's do A, C, and E. All right. We back not to being able to see anything again? What the hell happened? really starting to hate this program. All right. Aha. Okay. All right, John. So I'm going to give you A, C, and E to start out with. If you get those done and there's more left, you can just reach out to me and get more of them. I will reach out to you on Discord and get your email address. Does Ken want any of them? Okay, Ron. CMP. We will do for you O, P, and R. Unless you guys want something very specific. Better now. Okay. Unless you guys want something very specific, and then I will give you those. And, can I get an R? Would you like to buy a vowel, sir? Robbie Mac. Yeah, several R's. 6 of them, actually. I have 6. I have 5 R's left. Do you want 3 of them, Robbie? Or do you want an R plus something else? Put this on the puzzle. Sure, 3 R's. All right, I'll give you 3 R's then. All right, so that covers our R's, I guess. Well, I need 2 more of those. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead. Let's see. Did Ken say something earlier? Did he? I thought he said something. I can't remember. I could have... Yeah, it'll be done in no time. Alright, medic. Which pieces did you want, bud? 3D, medic, events. Simple job for a simple mind. Okay, he did say something earlier, but it was way earlier. medicvice@gmail. I got you. Okay. I'll go back through and grab everybody's email addresses here in a bit. Ha! Alright, let's do S T. And you know what? We'll give you the first number. Alright. So, that's some pieces right now. John? Where'd you go, John? Okay. The last thing he said was his email address. Alright. Okay. Here. John, does Ken want any of the pieces? Yeah, have a good night, Gold Leader. Let's see. Ken wants 2018? Alright. Oops. Oh, you're on John's tablet. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. Let's insert Yep. And we'll do email GOHN. All right, let's see. Okay, so that covers quite a few pieces. Okay, so there is a lot of extra numbers. Ken, is that really your email address? That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, so the reason that there's going to be so many letters is because it's going to give everybody a chance to be involved if they want to be involved. But I'm going to do the pieces that are around the outside of the project. Around the outside here. These bits here. I'm going to do 2018 in the middle. And then whatever other ones I get, I'm also going to do like coasters or put them into the legs of the actual machine. That way it's legs of the machine. Did I say machine? The legs of the table. I'm going to use the extra pieces in the legs of the table as well. Because since it turned into, instead of just being a coin, it actually turned into a table, we have to make legs for it. So we have to design legs for this thing now. Oh, man. But yeah, that's the general plan in a nutshell. But we need to make legs for this thing. Okay. Gotta run. Alright, Robbie. That's fine. I will reach out to you on Discord later and get the email address, your email address from you. Unless you posted it into the chat, which I can't scroll through at the moment because I don't have YouTube up. Dinner time with Geek Tech. Good. Thanks for stopping by, Robbie. So, for the record, I have been streaming for almost 2 hours. We need to design legs for this thing, because I ran my mouth way too much. If y'all want me to keep going for a little bit longer, I will. If y'all are sick of my face, just tell me. I can take it. I won't cry. Is there that big of a lag? No, it's not that much of a lag. Okay. All right. Yeah, no. I was having fun. I was having a blast, and it just rolled right on by. So, I mean, all right. Did I not? Okay, I did post it in the right chat. All right. I did see how your last stream was. Alright, let's see. I don't know. I just don't, I don't want to overbear you guys with me. I'm very I'm very self-critical and self-conscious. So. The wife is leaving. She's got to go finish her movie. Alright. Well, then I will keep going for a bit longer. We're going to drop this down for right now. We've given out a couple of pieces. I do not want to stuff my face with more food. I've eaten it all. Alright. Let's drop that down for a minute. Be back at Fusion. Mixing tables. Ugh. Completely forgot about my vape. You think 3 legs will be more stable than 4? Okay. Now here's the question. It's kind of the concept we have to get to here. Is do we make all 3 legs? Cool, let me know what you think. Your tips between 185 and 195, I want to say, or 200. Now I can't remember. My brain broke. All right, so 3 legs. So let's do 3 legs for this thing. But here's the question: should all 3 of punched my microphone? Should all 3 of them be exactly the same, or should all 3 of them be different? And then how different should they be? Then keep in mind on the difficulty that we design these legs as, because I have to build them. So keep that in mind. Let's go to the front. Let's set ourselves to inches. All right. Same, well, of course they're going to be the same length. Same length but different designs. Okay. We can do that. All right. So let's see. I would say that we'd probably want to do something along the lines of the table itself is going to be 6 inches. And we want the table to come up to about probably waist height, I'd say. You think? Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, simple's boring. Alright, let's see. $30 equals desk height. Okay. Hmm. 36 inches is a doorknob. Okay. Doorknob height isn't bad. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. I want to do something different with this. Too tall. 36 inches is too tall. 30 inches is too tall. I'm thinking, light switch height. 42 inches is way too tall. I'm thinking like bar height, maybe. I'm between dinner table height or like bar table height, is what I'm thinking. Somewhere in between there. Is this? Do we want to design this table? Is it something that people walk up to and kind of stand at, or is it something that people would sit at and hold a conversation, or stand at and hold a conversation? It would make a hell of a coffee table. We could do a coffee table. All right, I can't decide. I don't know. I don't know. So let's see. So we've got 30 inches, 30 to 43. Okay. All right, so we got 30. $43. 30 is dinner table. And then let's do let's do 15 as well. And we'll decide whether this should be a coffee table, a dining room table, or a bar table. It is I think it's about 62 inches, I want to say. Let's figure it out. That can't be right. Those are on the same circle, and it's saying that it's the diameter. Diameter is 42 inches. That's it? I thought it was bigger than that. What did we do? 5, 10, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 42? Looks like it's 42 inches in diameter. Alright. So it's 42 inches in diameter. God, I thought it was going to be bigger than that. That's cool though. 42 inches. So, alright, so it's 42 inches diameter. It would make, I mean, it could make a small coffee table. It could make, I don't think it's going to be big enough to be a dinner table. I don't think that. I am somewhere between, now, looking at the size of it, I'm somewhere between coffee table or, like bar table, like the tables that were on the top floor up at ERRF. Did anybody go up there and see those tables that were up there? Those were pretty tall. See, all right, here's the thing. Okay, this is exactly what's going to happen. Is I'm going to be taking this thing with me to ERRF next year, and it is a conversation piece. That's what it is, and thus it being a conversation piece, it's either going to be on the floor. Well, either way, it's going to be on the floor, but it's either going to be down near floor level, being a coffee table, or it's going to be at bar table height, and like people can walk up to it, stand at it, have a drink or whatever, and talk about it or talk about other things in relation. So I'm not 100% sure. I'm in the middle. I have not designed chairs to bring with it, no. Bar table. Okay, we've got one vote for bar table, one vote for coffee table. All right, so Rover, John, and Ken. What do you think? Is there anybody else in here? I'm sure there's more people in here, but those are the only people that I can actively see at the moment. All right. Oh, Medic's here too. Okay, there you are. Alright, I knew I was forgetting somebody. Sorry, trying to send you pictures. Okay. Where are you sending me pictures through? Twitter? Or Discord? Discord! Awesome. Okay. What? Those are awesome. Okay, so that's super strange. Okay, so grocery shopping. I feel you. All right, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Had a blast as always. Okay, so you're thinking it's actually not a bad table design. Those actually look really nice. All right, so if I could actually, let's see. Let's do. Yeah, because then we can fit stuff into it. Oh boy. Alright, so let's stop the sketch. Sketch. Top here. Let's do. What was that? What was the diameter of that? What, 6 inches? Look like? Okay, and then we'll do. Extrude. Then we'll. How tall were those tables? Oh, thanks, Rover. I appreciate it, bud. Yeah, it was 6 by 6. Yeah, I was guessing. Okay, so how tall did you make your tables? Alright, we could do that. 48 inches. Okay. Alright, so that would bring us up to 48 inches. Kind of like this. Okay. Let's get down here to the bottom. If we go for the same kind of table design that you just did, go to sketch, we're going to sketch on the bottom of this, and come down here, like that. That. do here and here. And we can do extrude -3. Oops. All right. So that gives us plenty of space, actually, and we can actually do a lot with this. Then we can take the table design, kind of like this, and then we'll do, go to the top. We would essentially make pieces that would be kind of like that. Oh, shit, that was only 5 inches. Ah. Something like that. Sketch and go here. And here. And then extrude 3 there. Grab this piece and move it out of the way. Not faces, bodies, you idiot. Let's move this up over here out of the way. Yeah. All right, let's see. At a standing bar stool and walk up to counter. Oh, there's a whole conversation going on. Okay, so 6 by 6, I think 48. So you want the finished height to be 42 inches. So if we want the finished height to be 42 inches and the top of the table is 6 inches, then wait, I want the finished height of the entire table to be 42 inches, or the finished height of the actual leg to be 42, so that the total is 48. I'm confused. I know, me of simple mind. The total table. Okay, so if we do that, then we're going to have to take this, extrude -6. Forget 48. Okay, all right, pause. What did I make this? Did I make this 48? I did. Okay, so we need to drop that down, -12. Okay. So that should be 36. That is 36, but I want the total to be 42. Crap. Took off too much. Okay. 6. No, that's right. Alright. So that'll be the total, and it'll essentially be like 4 pieces. 3 pieces. It'll be 3 pieces because I can create the frame for this. Shit. I need to know the distance. Forget 48. Okay. Let's just go back to what I was doing. Alright, so let's measure the distance from here to here. Yeah, let's not do that. What the hell is in my way? Oh, no, that's right. Okay. Three inches. Okay, so it's 3 inches from there to where the tabletop piece is going to be that all the epoxy is going to sit on. Whoops. Alright, so we'll add 3 inches to this. Man. Okay. So we're at this point. Yeah. So let's bring these out 10 inches each. Okay. Now, we need to do something different with this. Obviously, part of this that we really can't mess with is stop sketch. Sketch, we're going to draw on this plane here. Is I really don't want to mess with anything below this line. That's what I get for not paying attention. All right. Now, one thing I would like to do is not really sure. Not really sure. There's lots of stuff that we can do with this piece here. We could shape it. We could leave it boring. In the immortal words of Rover, keep it simple, stupid. I can do the same thing at the top I did to the bottom. Build those cross struts into it to hold the weight. I gotta be sure. So I wouldn't want to mess with anything. Let's see, 3. Yeah. So that's essentially our design distances right there. So that's the question: is how design savvy do you think we should be? Should we do something kind of spirally up the frame of it? We can. I mean, we can do something like, let's see if it'll let me do it. Again, I don't want to bite off more than we can chew on this. Is my chat out of sync, maybe? Or did everybody just stop talking to me? No, I'm not out of sync. I'm just... Okay. Watching. Okay. Everybody's just watching. Alright. So, I mean, this is just a concept idea. I can undo all this. Alright. It wouldn't want anything to go below this line. This might take a minute. There's probably a much easier way to do this in Fusion. What the hell? Undo. Undo. There we go. Sketch. Alright. Oh, crap. Didn't line up right. No, not S. Not S. L. Alright, so... I wouldn't want anything to come below this line. Or what I said before. Alright, and then up here. Alright, stop sketch. Sketch on this panel. Oh, I'm not. The top is solid up here. I'm not taking anything from here. I'm going to leave that alone. That's the 3 inches it's going to be into the table. Sketch. Oh, shit. And then sketch. We'll go here. I think I'd be faster at this, but this does actually take a bit of time. If I do this right, it should look pretty neat. Should and will are two very completely different things. Just want to point that out. Just chat, keep it simple. Yeah. Yeah. This is just me goofing off at the moment. Okay. So. Nope. Yeah. Alright, so we'll keep it simple for right now. I thought about doing kind of like a spiraling thing up it or whatnot. But something we can do is, since we know kind of like, let's go back to the front. Alright. So at the front panel, if we go here, and if we don't mess with anything below this point, or above this point, we could probably do quite a bit in here if we really wanted to. Maybe I could do cutouts into the side of it for the extra letters that we're doing, so that they sit in the table. It's a possibility, provided I spell it correctly this time. Or something like that. I mean, it is just a concept right now, but I'm not really sure. I could just as easily take this and do, what is this? Something like that, and then do, what, 3 inches? No, that's too much. 2. Maybe round it out a bit, kind of like that. You guys get intent in watching and then stop talking on me. Obviously, these will need to be straighter into the center of everything. But essentially, it would make this thing look like this. We'd have to go to the center of the table to make sure that we built into this the piece that we needed. Let's do sketch on the surface. Let's go there. I'm not sure, John. What I'm looking at is the fact of how heavy this thing is going to be. And whatever it is going to have to support all this weight. I think wood might be the best option, to be fair. But I can do cutouts into it that we can stick the 3D pieces into. Or I don't know. That's essentially why we're designing this thing. That's why I'm kind of like trying to get input on it, because I'm not entirely sure. I could build it entirely out of wood. It would save time, and it would support the weight. I know that for a fact. I'm worried about the support holding the wood, or holding the tabletop, and the tabletop's going to be over 100 pounds. Easily over 100 pounds. Probably 200. What do you think, John? Give me your thoughts on the matter. And I'm not 100% sure, like I said. I'm sure this stream hasn't been nearly as design savvy as it probably could have been. I don't know. My brain's still wrapping around the whole 11 to 12 gallons of epoxy that I ended up with as a calculation this morning. Plus some other stuff that's going on. That, as soon as I have confirmation or whatever, I'll gladly share with you guys, but I don't want to share anything too early. Sent me another picture. Okay. Something like that. So let's see. Let's get some measurements real fast. What is the distance that we're looking at between there and there? I'm sorry, what? 21 inches there. So 21 minus 6 is 15. Yeah, 15 inches. So 7. You have 7 inches to work with in every direction. Extrude. Yes, the table is 6 inches deep. Oh, shit. The pond side of the table is 2 inches deep, and then the board that's in the center, that's below that, is going to be an inch thick. Again, up for negotiation. I can make that a much thicker piece of wood if I need to. But that's why this is 3 inches taller than, because with this plus where it touches at the bottom of the plate to the top of the table would be exactly 42 inches. Two inches is too much, I think. Okay, so let's do... Alright, so let's do extrude. Let's do 7 inches. Let's come underneath here. Let's do extrude negative 0.5. Extrude negative 0.5. Sketch here. Let's do that. Extrude 7. Extrude 0.5. This can either sit directly against the bottom of the table, but if I do that directly against the bottom of the table, it's not going to be seen. Maybe I should do something like... I should do something along the lines of like this. Hang on. I have a plan. those down to 3 inches exactly. Seven. I don't know. I don't know. So add some supports. All right. Sorry, getting super quiet on you guys. What the fuck? This is going to go here, and then theoretically, extrude -3. That should be able to hold the weight. Now, if I wanted to go all fancy with it, yeah, my try hard is on. Sorry, guys. Okay. So if I wanted to get fancy with it at this point, I could do something like this. I could go here, and then come down, what, 7 inches, I think? Come down to there, 3 inches, yeah, that's fine. Okay, something like that. Then do this, we'll extrude this out 1.5. No. That'll come to the bottom of the table. This will come to the bottom of the table. This will come all the way to the end. So let's actually do, because we can, let's do this. Let's do Let's do 10 inches. Let's do 10 inches, and then we're going to extrude this 1 inch like that. And for sake of argument, I'm going to come up here on this one. What did I do? What did I do? Okay, there it is. Alright, so there's the piece. Alright. So we came out an inch, right? So, sketch here, 3 inches. Let's go down 1 inch. And then, what was that, 9? No, it was 10, wasn't it? Yeah, it's 10. Okay, so I'd want to come out from there 9 inches. Alright, let's see. Let's do arch, 3-point arch. Let's go here, and here, and there. And we'll do 1.5 to there. Thank you. 1.5 to there. And then we'll do another arch. 3-point arch. Here, here, Stern, -3. Something like that. What do you think, Ken? You like, dislike, disapprove? And we'll come from here and go 1.5 inches, 1.5 to there. 1.5 to there. And then do it once more. 5 to there. And then do from here 5. You would hold top solid like this. Oh, yeah. It would hold the top solid, yeah. There's 3. If I do something like that. I'm not sure. Problem is, I'm still working with a concept idea based on a table that doesn't have physical form yet. So I'm having a bit of a hard time guessing the weight of what it's actually going to be. So that is a problem I'm currently dealing with. I don't know. I mean, the leg of the thing doesn't have to be anything fancy. It doesn't have to be. I mean, we have designed a hell of a table. I mean, it looks good. Once it gets built, I mean, and then carved out and everything like that, it should look a lot better. Once we get the 3D printed letters in there, it's going to look even better. And then we get the coins in there and the epoxy, and it's just going to look even better than that. So we don't really need anything fancy for the actual table itself, like the leg itself. We could literally I mean, we could literally do something like this and be just fine. Oops. Yeah, we need to move you. Oh, shit. Move body, you, thank you. Go this way. I mean, we could do something like that, and it would be fine. Very well could. I don't know. I mean, I want the thing to be able to be disassembled and taken apart. Like this. I mean, this is going to be one piece. This is going to be one piece. This is going to be one piece. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know. My brain is broken. I don't know. We'll reapproach it another time, I think. But it's like 11:14 at night. I should probably like let you guys go about doing what you're doing, and I should probably go to bed. But yeah, guys, this was awesome. Sure. Between these two pieces? Maybe.
Coco, leave my cat alone.
Maybe. Like down here. Yeah, I could probably do that.
That's a good idea.
Yeah? I'm fairly sure that if we built it as, like, if I made this one piece, and this one piece, and that one piece, we could probably take right here in the center of this thing and put in a bolt of some kind for it to screw into and just spin it right down onto it. No, man, it's cool. You're fine. We're just shooting the project out as it is right now. I mean, I've given some pieces out to people to print out for me. As soon as they get those printed out, they can have more of them if they want them. It is essential that I get the ones needed for the table first and foremost, which is why they've been given out the way they've been. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. I've been staring at this thing for so long. I still need... I have to wait for... What was her name? City. From... Who was... The name like City. I don't know who else that would be. I don't know. But yeah, well... Oh. It doesn't say... Look, okay? Shut up. Just... It says city. That's all it says. The profile doesn't go anywhere further into that at all. He doesn't have his YouTube name linked into his Discord profile, and all it says is it's related to his Twitch account, which is Play Games Bat,
which he mentioned at ERRF.
Dude, why didn't you say something, smartass?
Because I didn't see that part.
Shit. I could probably make it a nut.
Just not tonight because I'm stealing my husband.
I could probably do that. I'll have to fiddle around with it tomorrow and see.
Come here, AJ. He fits behind your head perfectly. Like you can barely see him on the camera.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a crazy idea. I should probably get some sleep. Though if I could do it, it would look really cool. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming and joining me. If you haven't hit that like button, go ahead and hit it for me. It really helps me out, obviously. Yeah. I'm sure all you guys have already hit it. But I appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all are awesome. But I think this table's going to look really cool. My plan is to start actually carving it out this weekend.
Is your mother calling saying that the dogs need to go out?
Anywho. That was annoying as shit. Alright, well, that's fine. I should probably take my dogs out and go to bed. Tomorrow is Friday.
Yay, it's Friday.
Tomorrow is not a stream night for the F3D PCH group. Because I think that was last weekend. So I will probably stream again tomorrow night. If you guys think I should make this a constant thing, let me know. Obviously, we're not going to make it a constant 3-hour thing every night. But we can do 2 hours. It's fine.
He's not streaming on Sunday because I'm kidnapping him.
Yeah, I told them.
I know, so did I. I'm reminding them. It's because I love you and I need your help reminding you.
Good night. Have a good night, guys. I will see y'all tomorrow. Enjoy, sleep well. Yeah.